have seen. Your chairman did tell me that I should expect a warm welcome. But I think that was an understatement, because what I have seen is more than a warm welcome. But more importantly, I'm highly impressed by the objectives of the organization. First is promotion of responsible, credible, and honest political leadership at the highest political level of governance in our state, irrespective of ethnic nationalities. I want to commend you highly for that. The next is promotion of vigorous protection of rural interests in the state within a pluralistic Delta state. Again, you must never be shy of your self-interest. To the Roma, I'm sorry he's gone now, may his soul rest in peace. He served me for 4 good years and literally became a member of my family. When I was promoted commissioner 4 years later, he too was promoted as commissioner's driver. When I got to Ministry of Economic Planning as the pioneer commissioner, I met a permanent secretary who happens to be a rural man. I am proud to say that the relationship, the professional relationship that we had in those 4 years I served as Commissioner for Economic Planning and he was my permanent secretary, have become a reference point in how to manage relationships between commissioners and chief executives in the state. I was also assigned a public relations officer who turned out to be a rural man. He worked with me very loyally for those 4 years, and when I became the economic advisor to the governor of Delta State, he opted to be the PRO to the economic advisor. And several years after I left government, he is still one of my trusted friends. I picked my personal assistant. On the recommendation of an Ishekiri man, my personal assistant turned out to be a major man. So you can see, it was an Ishekiri man that recommended the German. And we work harmoniously. He's still today one of my best friends in the state. So what I'm saying in effect is, our differences, our diversities should never be a hindrance to working together. They are a source of strength for all of us. So, to celebrate the incredible relationship that I have enjoyed with that great son of Yoruba nation, I have cause to write about that extraordinary relationship. And I published it in the newspapers, some of you may have read it. I have a couple of them here, which I will give your chairman. Because I thought that it is something that needs to be emulated by everybody as a model in harmonious relationships. But I will end this goodwill address by sharing with you an email that I received from a friend who knew both of us. He is also an Ishekiri man, And when he read that piece, David and I, this was the email he sent to me. It says, "Hello, Clem. Not much there I didn't already know. Most of it from first-hand observation. You also described some of the lessons you learned from him, including his bluntness. The overriding observations I made from this article and from my personal relationship with both of you are that David trusted you and thrust enormous responsibility on your shoulders even before he truly knew you, and also afterwards. Often at considerable risk to his personal integrity and reputation. He thereby created opportunity for you to develop and flourish both personally and professionally. This, in my view, was the most important lesson that David had to teach, and I trust you learned this only too well. Yes, I have learned it too well. And I want to tell you, for the rest of my life, I'll seek to promote inter-ethnic harmony. And I will always be guided by my abiding faith in God, by those core values that I have described to you, and above all, by the lessons of my own life experience. Inshallah.